What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Another live stream. And I would never be associated with a live stream that isn't gold or even platinum standards, okay? So welcome back. I appreciate you guys. It is UFC 294 fight week. I've been pumping out videos like crazy. I hope you guys have been watching them. The full card predictions are already out. Released it last night. If you guys already watched it, appreciate it. It's doing well. It's about to hit 6,000 views, which is pretty good for me. We finally hit 12,000 subs. This week's looking good, boys. This week, and I got a new haircut. Not a new haircut, but you know what I mean, new this week haircut. Figured I'd jump on live stream. I'm gonna have a couple more full breakdown and prediction videos. Main and co-main should be. It'll be out tomorrow, probably I don't know. I got so many videos to do and release. I have one recorded, ready to go, but I didn't want to release 3 videos today. So, what's up, Saeed? What's up, Andy? Jamming out to Creed while Joey gets ready to pleasure us. Nothing better. Hey, man, you missed my intro last week, but I've been watching since you had around 500 subs. Excuse the slight delay, by the way. I'm a pro disc golfer. What is up, Disc Golf King? You know what, Disc Golf King, do you know what my second favorite sport is? Do you know what my second favorite sport is, Disc Golf King? Do you know? Let me know in the chat if you know or not. What's up, Niles? But welcome to the channel, Disc Golf King. Blaze One Sports, what is up? Yeah, I went to Usman's bar. I went to Neil Magny's barber. Hunter and Nowitzki are staring in the new movie Rush Hour. Okay. What's up, Bishop? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Andrew? Been way too long. That it has been, Andrew John. Mr. Andrew John with the highly suspicious, super generic name. What's going on? Joey, how sick was the KO Michel Pereira got over Andre? Real beatdown. Yeah, he touched him once and finished him. I mean, it was crazy. Haircut with Usman. Yeah. What's up, Joey? Got my Popeyes mystery box. Can't wait to open. Who enjoyed my Popeyes mystery box reference? Who caught that? I did a Popeyes mystery box. You never know what you're going to get. Mystery card, Popeyes mystery box. But dude said he's been here since 500 subs. That's wild. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. I find that hard to believe. Very hard to believe considering it looks like your account was created the other day, but maybe you created a second account. I don't know. Volk confident he will KO Islam. Last time I remember he couldn't even KO War Zombie. I mean, I find it hard to believe that he's going to get a KO over Islam. I find that extremely hard to believe. True legend for that Popeyes joke. Yeah, you go to Popeyes, you order through the drive-thru, you don't know what you're going to get. It's a mystery box. It doesn't matter what you order. They just give you whatever the fuck they want to give you anyway. You know? So. It's hard to believe. It is UFC 294 fight week. I am in awe. I mean, that's craziness. Straight up craziness. How is that even possible? I feel like UFC 294 fight week, we're going to be like, hello, my friend, we meet again. That's what I'm going to feel like when 294 starts up. Hello, my friend, we meet again. So, what's up, Joey? Got my Popeyes mystery box. Can't wait to open it. Yeah, we all are. We're all true legends. Okay, excited for Magomed Walker. Feel like that fight is so under the radar. Nobody's talking about that, and that's a banger of a matchup. I'm looking forward to that as well. I'll have my grading UFC 294. It'll be out tomorrow, so I'll be talking about that fight quite a bit. I'm looking forward to that matchup. I think it could end up in a memeable KO. I really think. Got yourself a Damon Jack. Yeah, I went in. I said, give me the Damon Jackson. You guys don't even realize I got this has been my hairline since I've been a kid. Look how thick that hair is. Look how thick that hair is, boys. If I wouldn't look like a total idiot, I'd buzz my whole head. like I used to keep my hair longer, but then I accidentally got a haircut too short one time. And then, I mean, that happened at the beginning of this year. And then ever since then, I've been like, damn, you know what? You know what? It's just too damn, it feels too good. It feels too good. Picture me playing the champ is here for Joey's walkout to stream. The champ is here. Now, we come out to, we'd come out to I'm coming home. No. We'd coming out to I'm coming home remix with My Sacrifice. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Hello, my friend. We meet again. Oh, my goodness. How stoked are we for the UAE Warriors card tomorrow? Huge card, UFC, tough, and the rising guys on it. Let's effing go. To be honest, I'm not stoked for anything just yet. I'm not like, I don't know. It's hard to, time is going by so fast. It's like, I haven't even had time to digest the fact that UFC 294 is here. I've been just slamming out videos. Hour video on the USADA situation. I haven't even had time to think about UFC 294, let alone every other card that's going on right now. I don't even know how you keep up with it. Usman's chin's about to go higher. Agreed. The employees are slapping boxes instead of fried chicken, you say? No. They give you a mystery box. It doesn't matter what you order. They just give you whatever they want. I fell out of my chair when you butchered Joe Rogan in your last video. I don't even remember what I said. Look, I was a man on a mission last night. I did 4 videos last night. I did all 4 I did full card predictions, top 3 things I love, top 3 things I hate, and grading UFC 294. And like I was just record. I was just saying what came to my mind, not giving a fuck like I usually do, and then I just jumped right into the next video. So I don't even remember what I said about Rogan, but I know I was shitting on Rogan. I was because I was trying to think, like, when I make my top 3 things I love about a card, I don't want to just be, oh, I love this fight. You know, it has to be something more than that. That make the whole video idea is digging deeper than the surface, you know? And I thought to myself, oh, Rogan's not going to be there. It's going to be so good. Random screams and holding John Anik's arm. Yeah, he's in real trouble. You could replace Joe Rogan with a soundboard. Joey got that immigrant mentality cut. Yeah, sure. Damn, Joey wave check. I don't know what you mean. 294 and 284, last Abu Dhabi card on paper. 284 is Australia. Joe, what's your goal for the next 5 years in terms of what? The channel, life, what? I don't know. To improve everything. Make more money, grow the channel way more, spend more time with my family. You know, that's the goals. That's always the goals. Is to just improve life and enjoy life as much as physically possible. So, get outside more in general. I always love getting outside, walking through the woods, and getting some fresh air. But if you're talking about channel, within 5 years, 100K. 100K in 5 years. Hopefully sooner. We'll see. But I'm building a certain community here. You know what I mean? I'm building a certain community. There's ways to kind of have... There's ways to have really solid growth, but it's not the channel I necessarily want to build. I want to build my channel around logical thinking, evidence-based videos on legit topics, like almost legit reporting, but not really. I'm just giving my analysis to presenting real evidence and giving my thoughts on it. And just not pandering to fan bases, you know, not being like a crazy hater of certain fighters, stuff like that. But some people say that's the opposite of what I am. So Joe, what are your thoughts on YouTube boxing card getting 1.3 million buys? I didn't watch and I didn't know anyone who did. Who's paying $60 for Dylan Dennis and Jake's brother? My thoughts on that, it gives me a massive hard on because there's all these idiots out there that just, oh, YouTube boxing. Oh my God, I love it. So I'm glad they wasted their money. So shame on them. They're an embarrassment. People who covered it are an embarrassment. People who, in the MMA media, who reported on it, it's embarrassment. YouTubers who streamed it, depending on what their channel's about, are embarrassments. I'm glad they got robbed of their $60. To be honest, I'm enjoying it. Like, they couldn't have played out any better. It couldn't have played out any better, in my opinion. But I doubt those numbers are legit, but I could be wrong. Number 1, UFC. Number 1, MMA. Number 2, disc golf. Yes, 100%. 100%. I actually played tonight. I played a good game tonight. Joe, I watched 2 hours of Annex saying F to get me hyped for 294. Fair enough. Getting ready for Volk is a bad mofo all week. Yeah. Breaking Connors, fighting for the belt when he comes back. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Archie, thank you for the $2 dono. You get caught in a tight rear naked choke. Do you tap or nap? I go to sleep. All right, I'm not tapping. I'd rather go to sleep. Me and one of my best friends, we used to wrestle all the time. And I'll never forget one time, I don't even know what to call it. It was almost like a leg scissor. We were just wrestling around. I put him in a leg scissor and I was like choking him with my legs. And the next thing you know, he was sleeping. And I was like confused as hell. I thought he was faking for a second, and then he just kind of was limp for a second, and I let go, and then he popped back awake. It was weird as hell. But I'm not tapping. Hell no. I messed up. 284 was 280 was Abu Dhabi. Top 3 fighters right now. Charles Oliveira. I'll throw Islam Makhachev on the list because he's underappreciated. He deserves to be a favorite fighter. And I'll also throw in... Khamzat. I like Khamzat quite a bit. So... I call you unbiased, Joey. Thank you. Thank you. Still can't believe the main card starts at 1 p.m. Central Time, right in the middle of a baseball game in college football. I know UFC doesn't give a shit about viewership in UAE. Yep. They get paid quite a bit. You call me unbiased. Thank you. Connor beats anyone. No, he doesn't. Well, you hate Neil Magny so much. I don't even hate Neil Magny. I just don't like the fact that he talks about whooping his 3-year-old son. And people enjoy that. I'm just not a big fan of that. I'm just not a big fan. I don't hate Neil Magny. I don't hate anyone, truly. I mean, maybe if you want to say I'm biased against any fighters, it's going to be like Juliana Pena because she's just horrible. Michael Chandler for ass sniffing. And there might be a couple more, but I don't hate anyone. People who say, "Oh, you hate Neil Magny." Like, I've been joking about Neil Magny for a while just because it's funny to joke about Neil Magny. I didn't like or dislike Neil Magny at all up until recently. Like, he's bragging about beating his kids and people are defending him for it. Like bare minimum, it's just a horrible joke. And I dislike him for a horrible joke. So, say what you want. Defend him. Oh, he definitely doesn't beat his kid. Well, what evidence do you have to support that? Because the only thing I have is direct word of mouth from Neil Magny. So, Joe, you hate Clay Guida and the boys? Okay, whatever. We in here, baby. This week is taking so long. I visit a lot of MMA channels, and MMA Joey is the consistent one I like because he's not. I got the YouTube channel. I know all and M King. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to stay consistent, my friend. I try to stay consistent. Share a bullet will finish Adesanya. Doubt it. Volk got robbed will be trending on Saturday. Now they'll be like, this win means nothing for Islam. Hey, Joey, how are you doing mentally? You've been hard on the grind. Hopefully everything is going well. I'm doing well. Last couple nights, I've gotten some decent sleep. And I just been banging out videos for you guys. Banging out videos. Nothing better than listening to some good videos. Listen to some good Creed. Prediction video popping off. Subscribers just popping up. We're going to be at 13,000 before you know it. We're almost to 12,100. We just got to 12,000 like 2 days ago. So that's pretty good. Ooh, looking at that graph, it's looking good right now, boys. It's looking good. There's definitely been an uptick. Let's put it that way. Last 28 days, we got about 700 subs. Not too bad. Last 7 days, we got about 300 subs. So subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Share the channel with anybody who might enjoy the channel. Post it on Twitter. Post it on Instagram. Let's get to 15K before the end of the year. If we don't have 15K before the end of the year, I'm closing up shop for good. I'm closing up shop for good. So if you want to see me disappear forever, let's go Joey Classic Stream. What's up, my friend? When you search up share up, it's share a bootin', 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 share a bootin' with a B. I'm sick of people saying share a Putin because they almost get me saying it. Chandler wanted to rear naked choke Conor. Emphasis on the name. Let's actually look. Let's look up videos. I bet you there's videos where it's spelled wrong. Let's go look up. I bet you. Look. Listen, the first thing that comes up, the Weasel. Spelled it wrong. These people, why is everyone sharing? Why is everyone spelling it the wrong way? Like, if you go to Tapology, it's spelled correctly. It's Sharabutin. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's Sharabutin. Where did this myth happen? Can someone tell me where this myth happened? It is a B, not a P. Like, can someone tell me why everyone on YouTube spelling it wrong? The Weasel spelling it wrong. Some channel with 636. No, that's never mind. I'm wrong about that one. 107,000 views. Spelled it wrong. Are they manually typing this out? A channel that has, okay, that's only 1.5K views. Every channel has it spelled wrong. Every channel has the shit spelled wrong. Can someone tell me why it's spelled wrong? When you hit 100K, you better not change. I will not. No amount of subscribers, no amount of following, no amount of money, no amount of crack, no amount of meth. I'm always going to be the same that I always was. I won't be bullied. I won't back down. I'll speak my mind. And I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. You know how the persona that Dana White puts on? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this guy, and I don't give a fuck about that guy, and fuck these softies, and oh, everyone's a crybaby, and blah. The persona that Dana White pretends to be, because really he's just a bitch who cries about everything, who can't handle simple logical questioning, who can't handle any criticism. He's actually a puss, okay? He's actually a crybaby puss. The persona that he pretends to be and everyone acts, oh, Dana says it how it is, and he's such a badass, he don't care about any. That's me. That's me. And that's me on YouTube, that's me in real life, and that's how I always will be, okay? No amount of hate, no amount of shit talk, no amount of clowning, no amount of anything will make me ever give a fuck what anyone else has to say. I'll do what I want, I'll say what I want, and if you don't like it, we don't have to agree, you know? But guess what? I've never given to peer pressure in my entire life. I'm not going to be pressured into pandering to fan bases. I'm not going to be pandering to fan bases. So, you know, that's what a lot of people do, just pandering to fan bases, saying things they don't actually believe just for clout, attaching their names to other people's names for clout, You'll never see me doing that. You'll never see me. Like, there'll be an occasional I'll tweet at someone, or respond to someone's tweet who may be notable fighter, notable in the MMA community, but that's the most I'll do. You won't see me clout chasing, just latching onto somebody's name and making a video about it to just get attention. So, his Google search pops up letter P. I guess translation to Russian to English makes it weird. Oh, okay. Okay. Check out your Social Blade projection. Dude, I've looked at Social Blade multiple times, and it's changed so vastly from time here to time there to time here to time there, and it's never accurate. It's never accurate. I looked at it when I first started the channel. It's nowhere even close to accurate. It's probably just like shitty right now would be my guess, because my channel hasn't been that good. It updates like once every so often. Yeah, my projections look like shit. It says 5 years, 50,000 subscribers. Maybe true, maybe it is, but most of the time it isn't. I've looked at them, it has never been accurate. Where do you cut your hair? I go to Sports Clips and they usually do a decent job. I'll get my hair cut a variety of places. To be honest, I really wanted a haircut yesterday, and it was about 8 p.m. It was about 8 p.m. when I wanted a haircut. So this may or may not be a homemade haircut right here. I don't know if it looks all right or not, but this may or may not be a homemade haircut right here. That's why I F with you, no cap. Thank you. I appreciate you. Rematch will be different. Volk sees more than Islam after the first fight, and Islam was confused about Volk power. Okay. $100 Islam is going to give a shout out to Palestine after his dub. Let's go. I don't know. It says in 5 years, 45K, 6 months, 15K. Yeah, you can't trust that, dude. It's never accurate. It's just based off of data they've collected over the past month or so. It's never accurate, to be honest. Sometimes it's way ahead. Sometimes it's way below. It all depends on the last snapshot of time, I guarantee checking in a couple days. So I've had a bunch of growth over the past 2 weeks or so. Nothing crazy, but a decent amount. Check in like a week or 2 weeks. I guarantee it'll be like through the roof. And then that won't be accurate either. So the truth relies somewhere in the middle of that. You can't really trust that. So believe me. If you don't believe me, take a screenshot of what you found now and check it out in a year and see how it matches up. I guarantee it won't be accurate. Believe me, I've looked. Someone told me, oh, look at this. It might be. I've looked at it, and it's always different. There will be so many Palestine flags. Right as Dana got rid of flags, and he's saying, you guys are pussies. If you're afraid. I don't want to hear him crying. Let everyone do what they want. I don't care if anyone wants to carry out anything. We'll see what happens, though. It couldn't have been worse timing for Dana. Heard that Ketlin Vieira versus Macy Chasson just got announced. Tells the fight is going to be a barn burner without telling us. Macy Chaston is probably going to miss weight, I would say. Yeah, she's going to miss weight, and it's not going to be good. Nothing wrong with Islam giving Palestine a shout-out in Abu Dhabi. Nobody had to prov that took Pereira weight bully came with an Israel vet. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, look, I know people, this just inherently is a political issue because it's war and there's people dying and there's all. Look, people from all different countries are good people, dying people, stuff like that, and war is a horrible thing. I don't care what flag anyone wants to carry out. Obviously, there would be a very rare exception for that, but for the most part, I don't care what anyone carries out or shouts out. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But Dana, on the other hand, might. So I find that interesting. This is literally MMA channels coming out of the woodworks. So many because of 294 stuff and Dylan Dana stuff. What do you mean? Like a lot of new channels? A lot of new channels? Jacob Ross with the 199. What's your goal for the next 5 years? I actually read and answered your question before, but since you gave me the 199, thank you. And I will answer it again. Define what you mean by gold. Are you talking about specifically YouTube channel? Is that what you mean, YouTube channel? But thank you for the $1.99 with the sexy profile pic. I can like barely see it. It looks like you got your shirt lift up and you're like showing your nipples. So sending me the $1.99, the provocative profile pic. I mean, what is life? Can it get any better? Can it get any better? But let me know. Let me know what you mean. Yes, a lot of new channels. Yeah, I mean, the market of MMA channels is very oversaturated and always has been. It's all about, in my opinion, and I could be wrong. I don't know anything. I don't know anything at all. I'm just some guy who randomly started a YouTube channel. For me, it's all about offering value. You know what I mean? There's some people that are going to be super entertaining. There's some people that are going to be crazy and wild. There's some people that are going to be, heavily betting focused. I just want to give you guys good information. That's what I care about. Goals for the channel. Goals for the channel in 5 years. That'll be 2020, basically 2029. Within 5 years, I will have over 100,000. I will guarantee that. Unless I stop making videos, I'll be at 100,000 by 5 years. I believe that 100%. I think next year I can hit 50 maybe. As it goes up, there's like different levels to the algorithm. And I'm not making... There's certain content that I refuse to make that I could grow faster. But I'm happy with... my goal is not about quantity. It's about quality subs and a good community. And not that I'm saying, I'm not growing fast enough, so I'm making excuses, this and that. I'm happy with where I'm at, but I think next year, by the end of next year, I think I can be close to 50K. And then within 2 years from hitting 50K, I think I can double that to get to 100K. So I see a scenario, I'll say by the end of 2025, I think I can hit 100K. Give me 2 more years. Because I feel like every year, I've had it for 2 years. I'm going on 3. I feel like every year I've tripled my subs in a calendar year, basically. So the end of next year, I'll probably have 30-ish, 25 to 30-ish, I would say. Maybe more by then. I don't know. So, I'm proud to be a follower. That was the most sensible comment I heard. About what? What did I say? But thank you for the $1.99 with the provocative pick, my friend. Islam is Muslim and so are Palestinians. I believe in Muslims and Jews are arguing like brothers, same father, but different moms. Okay. I don't know whether Palestine or Israel is right. Nobody is chopping. I don't even want to talk about that type of stuff. Look, too many people in different issues are so quick to say, this is right, this is right. All I care is in general. This is in general with any type of political issue. War is a political issue inherently, and I don't talk about politics. I don't care about politics. But for me, I don't want any innocent people dying ever. Anybody who kills innocent people needs to be held responsible. Anybody who's committing crimes of any sort needs to be held responsible, in my opinion. That's it. That's as far as I go on that. Joe, what software do you use to edit videos? I have Adobe, damn, what is Adobe? I forgot. Final Cut, but I don't use it yet. I use Filmora. What? By the way, Jacob, where do you think I'll be in 5 years? I don't know how much you've been watching the channel. I've seen your name before. How much do you think? Where do you think I'll be in 5 years? You think it's going to be shit or what? You think it's going to be good or what? Let me know. Where do you get your haircut? I get a variety of places. I've been to Sports Clips before, but this is a homemade haircut right now. This is a homemade haircut. I just felt like getting a haircut at night. My hair was feeling like just too long, and it was too much. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give myself a quick haircut. I gave myself this. This is my own. I gave this myself. I'm basically a barber, guys. All right, I'm a barber as well. So it's an alright haircut. I just held up a picture of Neil Magny and I just tried to make it the same. I tried to make it the same. Who knows? I think 30K by next December, but you could have a banger video and then bam, you're at 75K. Yeah, you never know. You never know, to be honest. What's up, Joey? Just noticed your haircut. That's why I haven't even clicked on them. Really, I watch a Lucas Tracy live and was surprised because I think actual videos are dumb and have no value, and I think he has no brain. Look, I will never say anything bad about him. Lucas has never been anything but nice to me. I did a live stream with him, all right? And I said in the live stream, I hear all this shit about you, how you're a fucking idiot and how you're so stupid. When I was on live stream with him, he seemed like a perfectly sensible guy. He seems like a nice guy. You know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know him super well because I don't. But I consider him an internet friend, if that makes sense. Like, not like I know him super well, but I consider him like an internet friend. So, you know, I wouldn't. I think he, you know, I know what he does, but I think he gets a little bit too much hate for what he does. But I understand why he does it. It's just a different type of content, and it's supposed to be entertaining-ish. What's up, Joey? Just noticed a haircut. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Do you think there should be a stiffer penalty for missing weight, 30% of fighters' purse being forfeited to the opponent? I've been wanting to make a video about this for years, and I've talked about it on live stream. And the UFC will never advocate to increase the penalty for missing weight. Because if you increase the penalty for missing weight, what you will see is far more fighters pull out of their fights rather than missing weight. Typically, if you miss weight, you give up 20% of your purse. Most of them are still willing to fight, giving up 20% of the purse. You start taking 30% or 40%, the person who missed weight isn't even going to want to fight. They're going to say, nah, I'm not fighting. They'd rather pull out than miss weight and give up 30 or 40% of their purse because they're essentially fighting and risking losing for not even a good paycheck. For years, the channel is only 2 years old. That's true. That is true. Channel's only 2 years old. 2.5. Can I get a signed used pair of underwear before you get too famous? Yeah. Yeah, I'll sign a pair for you. I'll leave a nice brown stain in them for you as well. Homemade, looking good. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? This is really a homemade haircut right here. I hope it looks all right. Yeah, that's a homemade haircut. That's a homemade haircut right there. I just held up a picture of Neil Magny, and I said, all right. Your content is pretty entertaining. You saw the press conference video, had me dying. Hunter and Jeff Nowitzki made a clown of themselves. Joe, you look very... Yeah, they did make... They're clowns. They're fucking clowns, dude. Talking about Saddam Hussein, only point of contact for Saddam Hussein. Like, shut up. Shut your mouth. Do you think Usman or Magomedov will ever join the UFC? I will say yes. I will say yes. What's up, Jack's Flights? That's what I'm saying. His live stream is a completely different person. Fair enough. Fair enough. The 294 countdown was complete garbage. I'm assuming they threw that together so quick. I'm assuming they threw it together so quick. I'm waiting. Why hasn't Jacob responded yet, man? I asked him where he thinks I'll... Where do you guys think I'll be in 5 years? How many subscribers? Be realistic, though. Be realistic. Don't tell me, oh, you're going to have 10 million. Because this is not going to happen. 5 years, where do you think we'll be? I'm genuinely curious. 10% for each pound up to 30%. It's never going to happen, though. It's never going to happen. Conor vs. Volk for UFC 300 for the belt? Probably. 5 years, 15K, Jack? You're about to get blocked, dude. That's horrible. What percentage does Volk have of winning? I say 5%. But you never know. You never know. Martinez versus Yadong in December. Why not? I like it a lot. I like it a lot. 125 to 150K. Thank you. I think that's possible. 200K? 200K would be savage. Over 100? I'm going to come back and look at this stream. I'm going to remember, okay, October 17th, 2023, October 2017, October 17th, 2023, October 17th, 2023. I'm going to remember this. I'm going to come back and I'll be like, oh, I remember you. Remember me from 5 years ago with 12,081. 12,081 you are right now. So hide a future me who's looking back on this stream. I hope you have 250K. 5 years, 125, 100K, 75K in 5 years if you stay grinding like you are now. Fair enough. 5 years, I'll be exclusively on Rumble in 5 years. I'll be exclusively on Rumble. 5 years, at least 700K. I'll say 150. I think in 5 years, theoretically, I basically triple my subscribes every year. So by next year, we're looking at 36. The following year, we're looking at 108. And then it'll probably start to slow down, I would think, because the market isn't that big. I'm going to say for 5 years, I'm going to say 300K. I'm going to say 300K. I think 5 years, 300K. It's going to be harder for you than other channels because you don't do clickbait, super over-the-top stuff, or fighter interviews. Yeah, I know, but that's just the name of the game. I want to be... I don't want people to look at my channel as almost like a meme, almost. You know what I mean? Like I want people to think Joey put it out, it must be right, because I don't do bullshit news. I don't do fake news. I don't do fake videos that don't exist. You know what I mean? Or fake fights that don't even actually exist. Like the whole Piotr Jan Song Yudong. Fake news, don't have a video on my channel. So you're too active and put out nothing but bangers, no pigeonholes in your content like mine. I'm going to Mexico and kill it with my haircut videos to bounce back. That's sick, dude. That's sick. I appreciate it, man. Put out nothing but bangers. 350K, easy 5 years, a long time, many UFC events. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think anything's possible. I think 500K is possible in 5 years. I think it may be 200K. It may be 150K. I definitely think within 5 years, 100% will be over 100K. Even if I just grow at the same rate I'm growing at now. Get a favor from Kurt to get Sean on the channel. It would be comedy, Joey, Sean on the same call. That would be hilarious. I'll see what I can do. That Hunter Campbell vid was your best vid. Make more like that. Yeah, those videos are so hard to do, dude. I had to watch that shit. I had to watch it 3 times. I watched that entire hour and so video from the UFC. I watched it literally 3 times. 4 times if you count editing it. So I was up to date on it, and I just killed it. I just straight up killed it. 5 years, Joe, you have 30 for 30 on Rumble. Yeah. Joey, read my previous comment. Just send it again, dude. I don't see it. Prediction is your 2.5 years. You'll be at 1 million, 7.5 years. That'd be crazy. Just look back, then your video about Islam Makhachev being underappreciated did good, nearly 10K. A lot of videos recently have been doing really good. A lot of videos recently have been doing really, really good. For me, for me. I know they're not crazy numbers, but the full card predictions, which is a long video, which typically don't do as well, almost 6,000. The Islam video about him facing a lose-lose situation, you need to watch that. You need to watch that one. That's a good one too. That's at 7.5K. The USADA video, which took a lot of work, is at a little over 4K. I wish that did better. I wish that did like 7 or 8. 294 reaction to the initial news, almost 9,000. The one you're talking about, almost 10,000. The one before that, 10,000. The views have definitely been picking up recently. I just need to get some bangers out, like 50K, 30K, 20K. But fair enough, dude. Just keep putting out the good content, building an audience. That's it. Your predictions did 5.6K within a day. That's crazy, yeah. For me, it is, yeah. Dude, there's a lot of people out there. I guarantee there's a lot of other channels would love to get thousands of views. So, will you be setting up the new clock timer this weekend? You edited it last week for one fight. I don't know. I might have it this weekend, but it's something I got to do for every single fight, and it's just going to be very, very, very difficult. And then, like, do I do it for every card? Then it's even more difficult. I mean, I got to make 13 graphics every single week. I would say 50-50 shot it's this weekend. I already made one. I made another one. Let me see if I can show it to you real quick. Yeah, I can. Why isn't it moving though? That's weird. Let's see if this works. It'll look something like this. Look. I made it. I made it, boys. But I don't know if it's going to work out. It's just super hard. It's super hard to it's complicated to make for every single fight. But I may do it because it looks pretty sweet, boys. I'm not going to lie. It looks pretty sweet. Does it not? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. I'm going to get rid of it in 2 seconds. If you're looking, it's right here. I have to manually make this entire thing for each and every fight. So it's kind of difficult. It's very time consuming. And then, like, it's one thing to make it for one pay-per-view, but then I got to continue to make it for every single fight card. So there you go. Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty slick. It looks pretty sick, but it may or may not be there. Dude, it's mid. Nah, it's not going to only be for the main event. If I do it, I'm doing it for like every fight or at least the entire main card. You did it in like 10 seconds? I didn't do it. I already had that pre-made. I had it pre-made and ready to go. I like it. Can you pause it and continue if there's a timeout? I haven't figured that out yet. Because the timer itself is from OBS. So OBS just restarts the timer. So I don't know. You missed my comment again. Hold on a second, bro. It must be getting deleted. Oh. Joey, I appreciate you for these late night live streams as I've been organizing my garage and hearing you makes it more bearable. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Dude said it looked mid. It's 3 rounds for Chimaev Usman. It's not 5 rounds. I wish it was 5 rounds. Will be worse, UFC, right? Dana right now, or fake serious, fake smart, Hunter Campbell. I think Hunter Campbell will be worse because I think he can fool a lot more people where Dana's so obvious when he's lying. I wish there was a way. Is there a way to pause OBS timer? Excuse me. Yeah, it doesn't. There's no way to find it out. Pause countdown timer OBS. Let's see. Yeah, I can't find anything on it. I don't know how to do it. What I would probably have to do is I would have to manually record the timer, then use the video file and maybe pause and edit the video file. I don't know. But what do you guys think overall of that timer? I'll put it back up one more time if you guys want to see it real quick. There you go. There's what I'm thinking about going with for 294. No promises though. It may not be. It may not be there. It may be there. It's just a lot of work to make it for every single fight. Joey, any plans on having fighters on for interviews? You do bigger following than some people of these other. Maybe, dude. I'm just not. It's not like I'm a. Big fan. 10 out of 10 timer. You saw it. Does it look nice? Does it look like kind of professional? Let's see. Let me see if I can go back and look at it myself. Why does my HD look horrible here? I could theoretically record that timer and then find a way to pause it maybe. I don't know. But it does look pretty nice. I'm looking at it now. I just don't know if I can do it. I just don't know if I can make all those, and then I have to set up my stream deck, and I have a limited time. Guys, do me a favor, like the stream. Like the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. What about Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka? I got Yuri Prochazka. I don't know. Alex Pereira, he's good offensively, but he's not very good defensively. He's not very good defensively. I think he gets hit with too many shots. I really do. I think he gets hit with too many shots. And Jan Blachowicz is clipping him up on the feet. Jan is slow. Yuri's going to create chaos, rush forward, and just absolutely murk him on the feet. I'm going with Yuri probably by KO. Joey, breaking news. Argentina hitting all-time records in power slapping is the most watched sport in South America. Yeah. I love that it contains the round. Nice work. Thank you. It's just such a pain in the dick to make it for every single fight. And then I need to be able to just hit a button and start the timer. So what I have to do is I have to make a graphic for each fight, and then I have to change it in between fights. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do. But then it's like, am I going to do that for every card? Yuri's going to retire, Alex. He may very well. We shall have to see. We will. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was actually clicking around in OBS and I messed that up. If Usman pulls it off against Chimaev, how do you see Strickland versus Usman 2? I think Strickland will be able to defend the takedowns and probably beat Usman. But it'd be very interesting. I just see Strickland beating Usman. I think Strickland will beat Usman. Power slap is next level fighting. That it is. Who's taking Stipe? I'm hoping Stipe pulls out. How far can Michel Pereira go at middleweight? Top 10. Top 10, but he'll get starched by somebody. But he's better off in the middleweight division because there's no heavy grapplers there outside of Chimaev now. Outside of Chimaev, there's no heavy grapplers there. Joe, will Islam get his flowers after this defense on Saturday? No, he will not. You're going Stipe KO. Least likely outcome, Usman Chimaev. Kamaru Usman by submission. Strickland's much bigger now than he was in Usman's first fight. Yeah. You're going Stipe KO? We'll see. Wouldn't surprise me. This year's been crazy. Jack says, Andy, I'll send you a therapist online. We have to put respect on Alex's name. He has godly power and insane strike. I think his striking's overrated, man. Especially defensively. He's not that defensively sound. I think maybe it's just because he's massively overrated that I'm like underrating him, but yeah. Usman literally has negative jiu-jitsu. I've never seen Usman use jiu-jitsu in his entire life. I've never really seen him using jiu-jitsu in his entire life. Yuri by Twister? That'd be crazy. Bo claimed he wasn't even a pro. Dude, Bo said Khamzat's being protected. Bo's literally being protected. And he thinks Khamzat's being protected. That's hilarious. Joey, I'm not going to lie. Even Roman Khabibulov could beat Strickland. You never know. I picked Abus Magomedov to beat Strickland. Now Strickland's champion. Had surgery 3 months ago. That he did. There's always going to be an excuse no matter what. How good is Strickland's clinch game? Maybe Usman can put him down on the fence for 5 rounds. Strickland's pretty good in the clinch. He's not great, but he's not horrible. I think Strickland probably finishes Usman, honestly. Because I think he'll find good shots. And he has... Strickland... People always talk about like Strickland having no power. It's not that he has no power. He just doesn't have like really good KO power. Like when he hits people, he kind of busts them up a bit. Bo's Southern Tour, probably looking for his next Dollar General employee. Could be. Could be. Alex will kill Yuri. We'll say, if hypothetically we do get TYE Chandler McGregor match, do you think it's a main event? It will be a main event, 100%. It will be a main event, 150%. We will get a main event. There's no way McGregor's not going to be a main event. You have Alex and John. I got John and Yuri Prohaska. I'm hoping Stipe pulls out. I got to make that video. I've seen more people online pick Usman over Chimaev rather than the other way around. Am I missing something here? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Usman can very well win. But I'm not picking him. Do you really think Volk has a 5% chance? I mean, he basically has to clip him right on the chin with the hardest punch he's ever thrown and knock him out. That's 5% chance in my opinion. Do you think Islam versus Gamrot would have even been competitive? No, because I think Islam would have boxed him up badly. I think Islam probably would have finished Gamrot on the feet. Because Islam's striking is vastly underrated. I think Walker won't be the same after that baiting Ankalaev will give him. I can see Walker getting KO. I don't think Walker's going to be super aggressive because he's going to be too worried about Ankalaev striking. Ankalaev's super defensively sound. It does nothing no matter if Conor wins or loses. The important thing is he comes back. Yeah, I guess so. Sean will be back to a top 5 contender before we know it. He did a great job against Adesanya, but he is no unbeatable force all of a sudden. Yeah, I think if Chimaev beats Usman, I think Chimaev beats Strickland. I could see Chimaev out-grappling Strickland. Chimaev will be your new champion. It does not matter if Conor wins or... Okay, Alex with high kick KO won. It all depends how Yuri's feeling after that shoulder injury. I don't trust that he's back to 100% normal. After an injury like that, I don't trust that you're ever back to 100% normal. But these guys are freak athletes. And you never know. You never know. But I think Yuri's a bad matchup for Pereira. I think he's a bad matchup for Pereira. And if Pereira's getting lit up by a gassed Jan Blachowicz, I think Alex will gas again if he's forced to grapple even the least bit, or he's put on the back foot 24/7. And I think Yuri will find a brutal KO. I got Chimaev by sub, probably eat some straight punches from Usman though. I can see him getting clipped up with the jab. I see Khamzat getting a bloody nose maybe. Thank you, MMA Yo. Thank you for watching. Walker should go after it early. Ankalaev starts slow and doesn't like a chaotic fight. Yeah, Ankalaev does like to keep it slow. He's super conservative. He's super defensively responsible and has no sense of urgency really ever. But if you're really aggressive on him, he will throw back hard. The only blow that can put Yuri to sleep is Jamal Hills. Honestly, don't think he was ever hurt. I think he was suspended. Now, he definitely was hurt. He hurt his shoulder in the gym. There was people there. He hurt himself at Extreme Couture. Pereira doesn't seem like the same guy moving backwards. His counterpunch is his left hook. Yeah, him backing forward, him backing up, if he's not moving forward, he's doing nowhere near as good. So, I think Yuri can create that chaos. Joey, Pereira is so overrated. Dude had a war against Bruno Silva. He struggles against guys with no fear. I mean, I thought he lost to Jan Blachowicz, so... I thought he lost to Jan Blachowicz, and I thought it was pretty clear. Joey, why did you put Shara Booten in the thumbnail of the video? Reason why I love UFC 294? I wonder why. Oh, because he's on UFC 294. Oh my. Where's Dan Hooker at with the evidence? We're waiting for the smoking gun. We're waiting for the smoking gun. Leg kicks for Volk. The invites the takedown, but actually simplifies the fight for Alex in this short notice fight. Goes back to Islam, underrated striker. Yeah, Islam's so good on the feet. But we'll see. We'll see if Volk just starts chopping them legs early and often. Volk has good leg kicks. Walker won't have to worry about Ankalaev accusing him of attacking his family. Okay. Oh! Why is a guy who's fighting on the card in the thumbnail about the card? The stupidest thing I've ever heard. Stupidest question I've ever heard. Does Conor McGregor fighting again even excite you? No, it doesn't. It doesn't excite me at all. It doesn't at all. Dude, Jack, how could you picking Volk? I don't know. Maybe you'll pull it off. What a dumb question. I'm still trying to get figured out that dumb question. I'm just flabbergasted. I'm just absolutely flabbergasted right now. I'm flabbergasted. Honest question, was Yanez always a bum? Nah, I don't think he's a bum. I think he's still good. He's just not as good as we thought he was. Bruno versus Shera could be on the main card. Agreed. It should be on the main card. Yuri's better matchup for Alex than Jan. Whatever you say, man. Jan's an old man slowing down. I'm switching to Alex over Yuri. Watch tape, and Pereira's offense is so technical, even though his defense is lacking. Yeah, he doesn't do good in chaotic fights, and he's not going to do that good. Ankalaev's super conservative, but Walker's chin was tested, and yeah, it's destroyed. Thoughts on MMA Guru wanting to fight you on a Misfits card? Why would he want to get embarrassed? Why would he want to get embarrassed badly? But if he wants to fight me, dude, I can go to his house. We don't need to fight for money. I don't need to fight for any money. I'll take his YouTube channel off of him. Sometimes the way you beat a really technical striker is you make a chaotic brawl. I think yes, agreed 100%. Or even like a guy like Pantoja does the same thing to make it chaotic to set up the grappling. He does it all the time. Whether it's a scramble, whether it's clipping you with a big shot, whether you overextend, creating that chaos is a key factor. So, at one point I wanted to see Prohaska versus Jan Blachowicz, but we'll never see it. Prohaska versus Blachowicz is a poor man's Prohaska versus Pereira. You know? Joe, I feel like Johnny Walker would win against Magomed by doing something goofy that sometimes works and wins in the fights, maybe. If Khamzat pulls it off, how do you see it going with Strickland? I think he out-grapples Strickland and wins. If he doesn't gas out. I'm switching to Alex. Okay, read that. Give Jonathan Martinez a step up. Jonathan Martinez, Song Yadong. That's the fight to make. Jonathan Martinez, Song Yadong. Can Usman survive if he gets taken down? Yes, but it might be hard because he doesn't got good jiu-jitsu. Yanez isn't a bum. Martinez is a really bad matchup for him, and a lot of you failed to realize you're going to be in trouble as a boxing-heavy fighter. Meet a leg kicker like Martinez. Yeah, well, I realized it, but I just thought Yanez's boxing would be able to. I thought he'd be able to check a couple kicks. Ikram Alves should be demoted to prelims, to be honest. You're right. Joey, who did you pick in Jorge Ben Askren? I picked Jorge Masvidal by brutal first-round KO. Legitimately brutal first-round KO is what I said it would be. Because Ben Askren's a legit bum. A legit bum. If Jamal loses to Yuri, cut him. Yeah, agreed. With Yuri, you can tell there's a method to the madness. He's not just swinging. For sure. And he also has decent grappling, too. People claiming Charles would have killed Islam if he wouldn't have got cut are funny as hell. Doesn't surprise me. Andy, shame on you. Chimaev gas tank still sus for me? Yeah. That's the big question mark about Chimaev. Whether or not his gas tank can go 5 rounds if he gets a title fight after this. That's why I wish this fight was 5 rounds. By the way, not enough being talked about Volk taking the fight because he's getting the biggest paycheck of his life. We don't even know that. Ankalaev during UFC 282 camp. It would be a shame if Yuri hurt his shoulder. Yeah. Be a real shame. What was that on? Was that the Hates video? Jack, did you watch the Hate video? I think I said it'd be a real shame if Jin Yu Frey pulled out during fight week. It'd be a real shame. Who saw that? I think it was in the Hate video. They should do Adrian Yanez versus Cody Garbrandt. I like it. I want Cody Garbrandt versus Dominic Cruz too. Hey Joey, who do you think is the overall better fighter between Volk and Islam? Islam. We already saw it at UFC 284. Would you rather get hit by a heavyweight or a flyweight? Flyweight. I've yet to watch it. I'm still lacking right now. I'm so busy. Cry. Joe, you point great thing. We will see how Yuri will deal with a shoulder injury. Yeah. If Yuri didn't have the shoulder injury, I'd be confident him beating Pereira. But with the shoulder injury, I'm a little bit... I'm having a little bit of question marks there. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I hate getting ads on live. Dude, YouTube changed something. Now. I have to watch it. Joe, who's a better fighter? Who's a fighter you always forget about? Mine is Jamal Hill. Gregor Gillespie. Joe, be honest, what would you do with TJ Brown? I sent him to Eagle FC. I don't know, dude. TJ Brown's done. He should have been on the cuts list, but I didn't. I decided to leave him off. I said, you know what? We'll give him one more opportunity. We'll give him one more shot, one more opportunity. I've been saying forever now, Cody versus Dom has been the fight. I like it. Hey, Joe, are you expecting Yuri versus Pereira fight would turn out like Jan Pereira? No. If it ends up like Jan Pereira, I think Yuri will easily finish him in the later rounds. Who do you think would do better, Islam at 170 versus Leon, or Colby or Leon at 185 versus Strickland? Islam at 170. Mighty Mouse. Who gives a fuck about TJ Brown? That is true. I will literally cry if Yuri's shoulder gets messed up in the fight. He's my favorite fighter, and see a career ruined from a freak injury. Yeah, from what I understand, he injured his shoulder, and then they tried to fix it at the gym. They thought they could fix it, and they messed it up even worse. Or Yuri tried to fix it. Dude, Jack, why are you sending dumb shit like that, dude? I don't... Rather your mother, Jack. I don't know why you got to send weird shit like that. Your mother is the answer. And I already took one of those earlier tonight. How you feeling about Ankalaev versus Walker? I think Ankalaev gets it done. He's too good. Walker's beating up a aging Anthony Smith. I know so did Ankalaev, but still, Ankalaev at least beat the brakes off him. Walker, it was a competitive fight. I really hope Islam fights 3 times next year. It sucks waiting since February. Yeah. I guess it's better than Leon, but I know what you mean. Rey Mysterio today at Ariel Helwani's show. What is even going on in MMA? Do you agree they should have a 165 and 175? No. I hate extra divisions. I hate the thought of adding divisions, but I hate change in general. Blood Diamond versus Grant Dawson in the works for the Alabama State Fair. Would you rather get hit by Pantoja or Pavlovich? These are the stupidest questions. Don't even ask me a dumb question like that. I'd rather not get hit by anyone. I'd rather mind my own damn business. And I'd beat you with a shillelagh. How about that one? Oh my, I can't believe we've already been live for an hour. I don't know where the time goes. We just jumped on. I thought everything was going to be sweet, and now here we are already. How does this happen? Where did the time go, boys? It's already damn near 1 a.m. Damn near. I can't believe it. And UFC 294 right around the corner. Right around the damn corner. Pavlovich versus Aspinall after Jones retires. Who wins? I'm going to say Pavlovich knocks out Tom Aspinall. Joe, who would you take in after seeing Michelle's fight against Wonderboy? I still take Wonderboy. The weight cut would be too much for Pereira. Off topic, but how could you see a hypothetical fight between Kevin Holland and Ian Gary playing out? Very interesting to see how that strike fest. I think Ian Gary wins. Kevin Holland's massively overrated. Makes no sense to make that fight, though. Would you rather get hit by Francis Ngannou or Carlos Esparza? Shut up. Who wins, Bilal or Colby? I think Bilal wins, outstrikes him. Bilal's a far superior striker to Colby. There's no injury surgeon can't fix these days. I think Yuri will be okay. All right, whatever you say. It's been 16 years since 2007. That's crazy. That is crazy. Why is Bilal such a crybaby on the internet? Dude, I don't know that he is. I don't even care. I would just not check it out and just move on. Just move on. Mario, thank you for the $20 super sticker. You are amazing. Thank you, Mario, for breaking out your wallet. As one grown man sending another grown man a super sticker online that says you are amazing. I appreciate you, Mario. Round of applause for Mario. Thank you for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for your support, my friend. You almost bring tears to my eyes. I understand you're thinking to yourself, this is my sacrifice for great content. Thank you very much for the $20 super sticker. Mr. Mario. Been around for a while, too. Mario been watching the channel for a minute. Islam fighting 3 times next year. If he continues to win, it would be historic. His next fight would be against Gaethje, then maybe a shot at welterweight. Dude, he's going to ragdoll Gaethje. He'd ragdoll Gaethje. Islam versus Volkanovski is going to be fireworks, the best fight of the year, and I predict one of them TKO in the second round. We shall see. I know it feels like it should be March. I don't know where the time went. It's about to be damn near Christmas. Oh my God. It's basically Christmas already. Let's see. Month. The beginning. Holy shit. Let's see. How many weeks is it till Christmas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Essentially 10 weeks till Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically, the same amount of time till Christmas. If you go backwards, it's UFC 292, Sean O'Malley beating Aljamain Sterling. That is mind-blowing. It's 10 weeks till Christmas. It's roughly 10 weeks. It's about 9 weeks since UFC 292. Is that not mind-blowing? Does that not blow anyone else's mind? It blows my mind. What's the last UFC event you've been to? Alistair Overeem versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Isn't it crazy how Michelle at 185 still looked massive? Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Crazy how 2001... Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense, but all right. Who's fight of the year in your opinion? I don't know. I don't know right now. I really don't. Off the top of my head, I can't think. I cannot think. If you don't know, now you know. Yeah. Gaethje's useless once he hits the floor. Yeah, dude. Gaethje's like a turtle on a shell. Gaethje's like a turtle turned over on a shell. Dude has no jiu-jitsu. I mean, Gaethje literally has no jiu-jitsu at all. Imagine 294 starting at 6 p.m. It would be my favorite UFC pay-per-view in history, regardless of result. Yeah, I wish it started that time for me. Guys, run up the likes on the stream and do me a favor. Like the stream this very second. I would greatly appreciate it if you like the stream and subscribe to the channel this very second. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get to 15 before the end of the year. We got 2 months. Time is flying by. We got 2.5 months. So we need 1,500 subscribers per month and a half. That's what we need. That's what we need, boys. So subscribe. Send it to people who you think will subscribe. And like the stream. It helps the channel. Joe, you should take your fiance to see what... No, I will not. Will Trevor Whitman be in Usman's corner for this fight? Supposedly. Supposedly. That's what I've seen online. Do you think Khamzat's win, Usman Ikram Alaskarov, is next? They have a good story out of the UFC. I think if Alaskarov beats Warley Alves, like I think he will, they'll give him a big fight. They'll give him a big fight. And maybe he could be next in line after Khamzat. 294 is officially 4 days away. Are you going to watch the prelims, Deeds? Are you going to watch the prelims? Sandhagen versus Sterling 2. Sandhagen has to wait too long for another title shot. UFC doesn't want Sterling anywhere near Sugar again. Great fight for the two of them in shitty situations. Sign me up. I like it. I want to see that rematch. I'd like to see that rematch. If Volk beats Islam, then Justin Gaethje's going to have to take that Poirier trilogy. That is true. That's true. Do you think if Khamzat wins, I already saw that, read that, seen it on Instagram. What did you see on Instagram? What are these rumors about Islam? I don't think Islam will retire. I don't even want to talk about YouTube clowns looking for attention, clout chasing bitches. I can't believe people even talk about these clowns. I'm not even reading the name out loud. Alaskarov has one UFC fight. Yeah, I know. They've been trying to give him a big push though. They want him up there towards the top of the division. Remember Chandler's almost 10 illegal punches to Poirier's head? Fish hooking, fence grabbing, blowing his nose into people's mouths. Chandler should have been cut for that fight alone. Should have been cut for that fight alone. An embarrassment. An absolute embarrassment. But, you know, that's the nature of the business sometimes. That's the nature of the business sometimes. I should have at least 2 videos, if not 3 videos out tomorrow, boys. Hopefully 3. Which is crazy, the amount of content. I just been pumping onto you guys. If you haven't checked out my full card predictions, make sure to go check it out later. Tomorrow, full card predictions for 294 out on the channel already. It's officially Tuesday now. It's officially Tuesday, boys. Adesanya probably out till late 2024. Who do you think will fight for the belt? I think what will happen is the winner of Khamzat versus Usman will fight Strickland. Then Adesanya will return to fight them. Can't miss the prelims with Shara Booten Silva being on them. Yeah. Are you going to tune in to I don't know, press conference? No, probably not. Which fight was a robbery? Volk versus Max 1 or Volk versus Max 2? Neither. But if one was a robbery, it'd be 2. The first one was clear cut for Volk. Wasn't even up for debate. Fight started at 8 a.m. in my area. I wake up at 7 on the day. That's how crazy stacked this card is. Yeah, the card's filthy. It's just filthy. Absolutely filthy. Holloway or Topuria? I don't want to see that fight. I don't want to see it. I hope it doesn't happen. It's garbage, 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 garbage. But I'd probably take Holloway, unfortunately. But you never know. I could see Topuria maybe out-grappling him. I could see that happening. Joe, what was your prediction for Pereira versus Wonderboy? Wonderboy by decision. Wonderboy by decision. Petrosky literally did worse than Diego Sanchez on his way out, training with a weirdo. So Petrosky really, if anyone fumbled the bag, it's Petrosky. Joe, why can't shit guards get canceled? I don't know. Why can't shit fights get canceled? That's the real question. Why can't Jin Frey pull out? Why can't Jin Frey pull out? Where's Chris Weidman's dad when you need him? That's still my boy. Fight starts at 10 p.m. my time. A good change for once. You lucky son of a gun, Bitsy. I'm happy for you, man. As much as I'm annoyed for myself, I'm happy for you. Just know that. I truly am. I honestly mean that. I'm happy that you are getting a good start time, even though I'm annoyed that I'm not getting a good start time. I hope that makes sense. They should have added last week's card to 294. Last week's card was just shit. It was all right. I mean, I guess it was all right. Nothing to write home about. Why can't more fights end with a body shot? I don't know. Just a rarity. an outright rarity. Just doesn't happen. Joe, I honestly bet my life if Islam wins and retires, the BS narrative is going to be he ran from the Oliveira rematch. It's no matter when you retire, it's always going to be that way. Is Nowitzki okay? Dude had a red dot on the whole time, it seems. I don't know. I don't know if he's okay. He's crying about the safety of the fighters. Meanwhile, Mike Breeden got beat up literally 6 weeks ago. Got destroyed and TKO'd. And he's fighting, turning around after 6 weeks to fight a bad matchup on 6 weeks' notice. Yeah, he really cares about the fighters. You're a good man, Joey. If my happiness makes you happy. It does. I'll be thinking about you. Thoughts and prayers. Breaking news, Cedriquez Dumas got into a street fight in Florida, is injured with the Cuts video is canceled. Yeah, if he pulls out, the Cuts video is going to be canceled. With Cuts fight is canceled. I understand what you're saying. Main card starts 5 a.m. Melbourne. Sucks for us. The best card of the year. Normally would watch at a pub, but nothing open that early. 5 a.m.? That sucks. Yeah, the Islam argument is the same as Khabib. He only had 3 title defenses, but I don't think any single person at 155 now could have beat him. I agree. I would love to see Islam versus Khabib. That's a matchup that I would love to see. Islam versus Shavkat, who you got? I would take Shavkat. I just think Shavkat's just too damn good. He's too damn good. Too damn big, too damn strong, too damn... He's just good everywhere, boys. He's good everywhere. And that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes sometimes. If you're comparable in terms of talent, then the bigger guy wins, essentially. Islam outstrikes Khabib. I don't know, dude. Khabib's pressure would be unreal. Unreal pressure from Khabib, you know? Shavkat would crack Islam? Maybe. Maybe. Do you think Share a Bullet wins? Yes. I have my full card predictions on the channel. Go check it out after the stream. I'll put a link when I end the stream. Who's all lurking in here right now? How do we got 125 in here right now? Everyone's just lurking. If you're lurking, let me know. I need to know right now. I need to know who's here before we end the stream. I can't believe... Who's going to be here? I'm live streaming for UFC 294. Who's going to be here Saturday during the day, during the stream? We'll be watching the fights live, boys. We'll be watching the fights live. I'm lurking, but just got on. Appreciate you. You know how Usman walks across the cage to get in the guy's face? Bruce Buffer announced he's going to be fired to see him do that with Khamzat because you know Khamzat don't play. Khamzat don't play. I like that message, but at the end. D's is lurking. D's nuts. I get it. Lurk. Yeah. Not me. I'm playing Fallout 4 while this is in the background. By noon, not me. I'll be focused on the fight. You'll have to watch the videos afterwards, huh? I'll be here. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good old time. A good old hearty time. How much does the pay-per-view cost? In the US, it's like $80, including tax. Including tax, it's like $80 in the US. I'll probably just watch on my phone. Islam's defensive wrestling is very underrated. Yeah. I mean, who's even going to take him down, to be honest? Who's even going to take him down? He's too big. He's too strong. Too good in the clinch. I'll be here after I get back from the Creed cruise. Yeah. I'll just be here all day long. It'll be my sacrifice. I'm going to try to pump out videos after the fact and then maybe do another stream that night. Man, we pay like $30 a year in the UAE and get all pay-per-views and fights for the year through an app here. Lucky son of a gun. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. Jealous. I don't know why I was saying that weird. It sounded weird. Jealous. I won't be here because I don't want your commentary and tainting my experience, but I always rewatch the watch long. Tainting your experience. You know what? Fuck you, Bishop. Crazy expensive. I know $80 for a pay-per-view is too much. The fact that Thiago Moises was the only one to take down Islam is mind-boggling. Yeah. I I can't risk watching 294 on a legal stream. Streaming has been shit. Okay. I'll be surprised if Khamzat gets past Usman. Usman's taking it on short notice, though. Usman taking it on short notice. So, it's not that crazy. I'm still in shock that YouTube boxing card's $70. What a ripoff. Anyone who bought it deserves to get ripped off. If they're that dumb, they deserve to get ripped off. You know what I'm saying? Boys, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been fun. I got to get up early, and I still got shit to do before I go to bed. So I think it's about time to hit that old dusty trail. I really do. Let me check something out real quick. Damn. This is crazy. Why are they making them $80? I don't know. To rip people off, basically. To rip people off is what they're doing. It's just shit. I can't believe it's UFC 294. I can't believe it's UFC 294 already. How is that possible? How is that possible? Can someone tell me that? That's what I'd like to know. There's nothing out there. Okay. Question for Fight Pass subscribers. Can you share the pay-per-view and watch live events simultaneously on different devices? I have no idea. We try to catch these guys and cry and beg not to arrest me. Yeah. We got an FBI agent sitting out of his house right now. All he's got to do is turn on the stream. And we got him. Listen, boys. Listen. I'm going to get out of here. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Here's my full card predictions. I have an entire UFC 294 playlist. I have a bunch of videos. Top 3 things I love about UFC 294. Top 3 things I hate about UFC 294. Full card predictions. I also have Islam Makhachev in a lose-lose situation at 294. I have reaction videos to the recent changes of the card, all on that playlist directly on the channel. If you go to the video I just sent you, which is the full card picks, the playlist is in the description if you want to watch a bunch of UFC 294 content. But everyone go watch the full card predictions. I wanted to get it over 10K before the fight card on Saturday. It's at about 6K right now. So do me a favor. Go watch it. Go like it. Go comment on it. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. And there will be more UFC 294 content out tomorrow. Probably one tomorrow afternoon and one tomorrow night. Maybe 2 tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. I appreciate every single one of you guys for joining me. Like the stream on your way out. Good night. Goodbye. And I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow's the live. No, today's Tuesday. I might be live tomorrow night. But no matter what, I'll be live on Wednesday night. So good evening. Good night. And I will see you guys later.